I'd like to call the meeting to order. Welcome everyone to our regular meeting of April the 4th, 2022. Does any member of council have any pecuniary or financial interest to declare? Council, you've had an opportunity to see the minutes of our public and regular meeting of March 22nd, 2022. Is there any errors or omissions to those minutes? Seeing none, I'd entertain a motion.
Moved by Debbie Kapinski, second by Carol Keel, motion to approve minutes of public and regular meeting held on March 22nd, 2022.
All in favor? It's right here. I see that. Okay, we're gonna move on to Dean. How about you go first?
Okay, so we're just doing regular maintenance. We coal patching when we can. Maintenance on equipment, grading as well when we can. From Smile or whatever, we have both the grader and the drag blade going, so try to get some of the woods smoothed out a bit. Pretty much all the firewood has been put into the woodshed for next year's wood. The only other thing is we're back using Molochs. They took the bins there that we used for the winter for the compost. So they picked those up, I think it was a week and a half ago. So we're back using the Molochs, and we're just on on-call basis when needed until they go back with the park, and then we'll be picking up every when they go through the park. And we're just cleaning up, tidying up at the landfill there when we can as well, picking up litter and debris and stuff like that from the winter. That's pretty much it from my report.
Okay. Any questions on anything Dean has reported? Any questions of anything else for Dean?
Did Rob get back to you on that? Did he get anything further on that bash deal there?
Rob?
At the moment?
No, because I was looking into that, Stanley. He wasn't looking into it. Like he said in the last, I think it was the last council meeting that we discussed that.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah, because I was looking into it, but I didn't call him again just to see about, for the size and stuff like that. I'm sure that it can be, but I will for the next meeting, Stanley.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody else have any comments? Sue?
I was just wondering about the road tour. Are we okay for?
Yeah, well, I think we discussed that today, so.
Oh, okay, see, I didn't hear that, sorry.
Okay.
So Dean is not able to go on the 20th of April for the road tour, so he talked to me about it, and I said that we go ahead, because I knew that Ted and Debbie had taken those days off. We would go ahead and Danny could accompany us. But then I said, maybe you should just mention it to the members of council to see if they really want Dean, then we'd have to change the date. But the four of us today, I guess, during our meeting during the morning and that decided that we leave it where it is, so nobody had to shift anything. And Danny can come with us, and if there's any questions, Danny can take them back to Dean. So everybody's good with that? Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, I'll have it prepared.
Yeah, he's gonna have everything
I'll
ready.
have it prepared as normal. And then,
Yeah.
Danny, I'll take him around and show
Yeah,
him things.
so he knows what's on, okay. Now, the only thing, we did promise somebody that we'd go on a road tour, I can't remember who it was. Oh, Red Rock,
Yes.
David Drew, you have that as part of the road tour?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
thank you. I think I sent it to you, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, that's part of it.
Okay. Any other questions or comments for Dean before I excuse him?
The only other thing is that if any member of the council has any other
Yes, we have to add them on.
for the road tour, just let me know. And before the 20th, I think they're done like probably
Yeah.
this week or next kind of thing. So if there's anything.
Is that new garage still on there?
Brian, sorry.
Is that a Mountain View one?
Yes. Yes.
First stretch there?
Yep. Yeah, that'll be on their cheap side.
Anything else for Dean? Dean, anything else for us? Thank you very much and have a nice evening. Okay, so Chris,
Okay. So
you
the
have
first,
the report in front of you, sorry.
yeah, no worries. So the first item is snow down 2022. We have 50 entries and here are the winners. First was the Malleys with 280 votes, which is from Killarney Richards. So you can see the giant snow fort that they built
Oh,
here.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's, I'm not sure if engineers were involved, but it's quite structurally sound. It's probably still up now. Second was the kids' castles. You can see that really colorful thing that all the kids made from Barry's Bay. So that was 228 from Madawaska Valley. Third, again from Madawaska Valley, was Bryce with this cool looking neon worm thing. And then to balance out the contest, we did do a most creative and a staff pick this year. So most creative was this curling rink from North Laguna where they used hockey pucks, which I thought was pretty cool. And then this other one being Cohen from Boncher Valley. He made this alligator out of snow paint. So tonight there's going to be a video launched with all of the entries, but these are the winners. So another great snowdown. Easter Candyland. I am extremely excited to announce that the Easter Candyland is back. We're not exactly sure. But we've gotten the confirmation from the group that the Killaloo Haggerty Richards Volunteer Recreation is going to run it, which is excellent. It'll be Saturday, April 16th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Talked to Harold today and said Candyland will start at 10 a.m. and the egg hunt will start at 10:30. There will be one for the older kids, one for the younger kids. They're gonna have crafts inside, games outside, and said bring your own basket or bag and just show up to Round Lake Park. So this is really great news that they're back. And they also said to stay tuned about their summer sports because they're going to be bringing that as well. Which is great. Quick update on the Irish Gathering. We had a very productive last meeting. We're selecting the entertainment, music, times, and locations of the event as we speak. We're still looking for community input for events, and the next meeting is May 2nd at 6:30. Moving on ahead, rapid tests. I ended up going to Pembroke and getting the rapid test from the Ottawa Valley Chamber of Commerce. They just want to let us know that they're no longer required to report when we use the test. I guess in the past they had to do that, but we don't have to do that. They have more tests, and we can order new ones once we run out. But basically, we had about 50 staff between our volunteers and full-time staff, so we got 100, so 2 for each person. Council just needs to decide if they wish to distribute these or to store the tests for later, or maybe that's so anyways, just so that you're aware. BIA motion. I'm bringing my first motion to council for in regards to the BIA. So it's the proposed boundary area goals, objectives, and preliminary budget. As I've been getting into this, there's a couple of things that they don't have on the nice one-page document. We actually have to have a motion to approve these things. So pretty much all this stuff I've brought up to you guys before. It's just a formal thing so that I can move forward with the next step, which is mailing out the notice to the property owners. Environmental action tour. So you can see here the logo that I made for this year. So the event's open April 30th, as you're aware. I have confirmed the catering for April 29th, meet and greet at Station Park. So Datsa Tasty Treats. She's the cart that's in Killaloo. Here in Grandma's Pantry, she's going to be catering the event. So a free sausage and salad to all who register. We'll be providing free beverages from Killarney Richards. There'll also be entertainment, and just anyone who is listening, please sign up. We have a couple of registrations already, so that's already going really well. And finally, some other updates. The volunteer appreciation, I've changed the date to Friday, May 6th. Killaloo Pathways Park Reading Station RFQ is out by invitation, and it's due April 29th. KHR Car Show, we have our first meeting with interested parties April 10th. Meeting with the Ottawa Valley Tourism Association about visitor information centers on April 12th. Next meeting for the BIA is April 14th. And just so council is aware, I will be away at the Economic Development Coordinators of Ontario Conference from April 5th to 7th, and I'll be returning on Friday afternoon.
So do we have a motion ready for his motion? Okay. All right, so let's start the, when we get to that page, then we'll do it. Okay, so anything on page 1, Snowdown? Easter Candyland? Irish gathering. Rapid test,
Here it says we have to decide.
yes,
Well, if there's two, boy, it should have, because
Yeah.
if they need to get tested, we don't want them coming in together.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Did anyone get one or
yes,
Pardon me?
council
not? Did
action.
anyone get a rapid tested from you or just a voice?
I have 100 rapid test kits, so we can,
And I have 50 that I got, or I have in the office that anybody wants them.
No, I
yeah,
think
and we
we
can get
should-
more, so,
Yeah,
Yeah, give us, each one of us, two packs.
okay.
Okay, the BIA motion then, we can have it, please.
okay, moved by Ted Brown, second by Brian Kosky, motion to accept the Killiney BIA proposed boundary area as Ward 1 in the township of Killiney, Higgins, Richards, their goals, objectives, and preliminary budget of 2,000 for 2022 to be recovered as a special area rate described as BIA tax special area rate.
Discussion. All those in favor? Carry.
So
Oh, sorry.
that area rate, that's just for the businesses, right?
Only for commercial property owners,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Environmental action tour. So we're gonna meet here at 10. John, you coming again with me on the action tour?
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 o'clock here?
Yep.
Okay, and what time is the meal at
5
at 5?
to
Okay.
7, yeah.
All right,
Penny and I'll go,
5 to 7?
like, we'll be picking here.
We normally,
Okay.
yeah, you guys.
what day is that?
That last day of April.
Yeah, so the actual event is the Saturday, the 30th, and then the meet and greet is the 29th from 5 to 7 at Station Park.
And yeah,
That's Friday.
that's the Friday. So Friday is the meet and greet at 5 to 7. And then the environmental action tour is at 10 o'clock on the 30th.
10 in the morning.
Yes, but the 5 to 7, the barbecue for meet and greet is on the 29th, the day before, John. Okay?
Then we have the meeting, yeah.
Oh, yeah. meet-
We'll be talking about the meeting on the Friday.
Yeah, 29th in little church for the non-owners.
But you could come for a little while. You could come,
But I'll drop in there before,
you said it's not starting until 7:30 or something.
so, yeah.
Okay, other,
10 a.m. on Saturday, right?
yes. Other updates, volunteer appreciation, we changed it to the Friday. KPP reading station, KHR car show, you're in touch with Randy?
Yep.
OBTA, BIA, EDCO, the report as a whole. Thank you, Chris. Any questions? Oh, sorry, Stanley?
Anybody call you there about space for vendors room there?
No, I've got a couple from the what's it called, Madawaska Valley Artisans Festival that they do, but I haven't reached out to anyone specifically to ask them. I just have all the lists of all the people that
I had one there and I told them I didn't think we could make it work because of our bylaw. Whitewater Brewing Company, they would love to put up a beer tent. I said, I don't think we could allow that because this municipality has a bylaw
We're dry.
with
No.
no alcoholic beverage on municipal property. But he said that would not turn them away entirely. He thinks he's going to talk with some of the higher authorities. They may still put up a tent there and sell bring in clothing and
Oh, yeah.
I said that you would be 100% okay with. And they would turn a good portion of the money back to either the township for recreation or it can go to the loggers, whatever. They'll tough to turn it to the loggers at that point in time because, we're a little, those things have to be figured out and tallied up before the end of the day, and but that's okay. I mean, if there's anything there and if it gets to recreation, it's still a plus.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, neither here nor there. it's coming back. Okay, anything else on, for the report for Chris, on anything? Chris, anything else for us?
No.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Okay,
Enjoy the conference.
yeah,
Thank you very much.
okay, Sue, you're up.
One thing
Oh,
I
yeah.
have, you got my letter in your packet.
I didn't get no letter.
You got a letter.
I didn't get no letter.
You
Did
got
not
a-
receive no letter.
Yes, you did. The other item I have is a resolution to appoint the board members for the Killing and District Housing.
So the three of the board members of the new Killu Housing called and asked if they could meet with me. So I met with them the other day, and the process is, when the Killu Housing came to Killaloo, the municipality owned it. And one of the conditions was that the municipality was always supposed to appoint the board members. So they would make a list of people, they'd have the elections, and then at the final stages, they'd come and say, could you guys approve it? And then something happened in 2010, and the legs fell off of that. So now that they have a new board, they were going through the constitution and all their bylaws and everything, and they discovered that it's not being done. So they asked me if we could make to clean up their books and get them on straight, if we could make a motion to approve the appointment of the new board for the Kildu Housing. So I agreed. They sent a copy of the motion that they're interested in, and Sue got it ready. And so that's what's before you right now. It's a cleanup. So I'll let her read the motion, and then I'll ask the questions.
Moved by Ted Brown, second by John Jeffrey, that the council of the township of Killing and Richards approve the appointment of the following board members to the board of directors of Killing and District Housing: Annie Harrington, Mary Cundiff, Glenn Allen, Miriam Bernacki, Andrew Murray, Doug Welch, and Eileen Walsh.
Discussion? Oh,
How
sorry.
often do they renew the board?
They have, their constitution says, like some maybe are a year, I don't know that. Yeah. But they're supposed to come to us every time.
Kind of like a library board, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But we're still, like, we're hands off, if you want to call it that, right? 'Cause we
Yes,
don't,
It's just to tidy up their constitution that we approve it. So. All those in favor? It's carried. Anything else, Sue? Okay, let's move on then. Committee reports. We have the personnel committee minutes. Debbie, do you want to go through that?
Yep.
Motion,
Moved by Debbie Kupinski, second by John Jeffrey, motion to approve the minutes of the personnel committee meeting held on January 24th, 2022, open and closed session.
all those in favor? Carried.
Madam Mayor, do you want me to read them through the motion for the, or do you want to go again?
No, let's do it at the end.
Okay,
Okay, because I don't want to tell everybody to go off. and
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
sounds good.
Okay. Correspondence. OPP, so we must have had that. In the first package. Amy and then the second. First one is from the OPP East Region Police Services, recorded patrol. Any comments or questions? Next is for a resolution from the city of Waterloo on the Ontario must build it right the first time. Comments or questions? Next one is from Cunningham Swan Lawyers. Comments or questions? Okay, then we go into County of Bedford, the new stuff, ends the emergency declaration. Comments or questions? Petition to the government for CNL. Did you print out that petition? So we can, okay, good. Do you want to support that? If so, we need a motion.
If you do want to support it, I would declare.
You don't have,
I know, I don't, but I think I would, but
it's up to you. Okay. Council before it over. Council, what's your wishes?
It's the near surface disposal to give the,
Basically,
yeah,
they're asking the
That
government of
means-
Canada to maintain its commitment.
Yeah.
Support the results of the environmental assessment, cause no undue delays to the safe remediation, and acknowledge direct engagement.
they've asked all the employees to do that at work, so I would do that at work. I think it's, yeah, so.
So is anybody willing to make a motion? Then, okay, all right.
Well, I can write it for you.
Now you have to declare.
Yeah, I can declare.
Yeah, I'm sure all of these files have the kind of. Okay, so when that's going, we'll put that on the side. County council, summary. Municipal affairs and housing, more homes for everyone. And that's all our correspondence.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just wait for that motion and. We can go to the letter that Sue has submitted to council, March 25th, 2022. And I'm just going to read it out loud. It is with a heavy heart that I write this official letter of resignation from my position as CAO clerk treasurer for the township of Kildow Haggerty Riches, effective August the 5th, 2022. My last day of work will be June the 30th, 2022, and I will use up my 5 weeks holidays from June 30th to August 5th. It is so hard to believe that I have been in the municipal sector for 35 years, starting as an assistant welfare administrator in Regualr, clerk for the village of Kildow, deputy CAO for KHR, and finally the CAO for KHR. I have worked with many councillors since 1987. In the last 22 years in KHR with Mayor TJ, Councillor Poplinski, and with Councillor Keel since 1995. I have great respect for all members of the current council and admire their dedication and commitment to the residents of KHR. I was extremely honored to be appointed as CAO clerk treasurer following the untimely death of Lorna. Not only was she my supervisor, but my longtime friend and confidant, who I admired, respected, and learned so much from, and was able to step into the role of CAO clerk treasurer. I applaud council for being extremely supportive and generous to myself and all staff, and for their forward thinking in the wake of my retirement on their decisions to promote Tammy Boujon to CAO clerk treasurer, hiring of Charlene Lipinski and Nathan Vanderloon. Council had the foresight to start the succession planning early to ensure that there would be a smooth transition and staff promotion upon my departure. While I look forward to my retirement, I will truly miss my family, work family, as we have grown to respect each other and we have all worked well together as a team. Through COVID-19, we all struggle and experience working in a different environment, and we were able to rely on each other to get through this unprecedented time. I will miss being a part of our team, and I trust that the friendships I have developed with council and staff developed here will last well into the future. I will also miss the provincial sector advisors that I had the pleasure to work with, and our local municipal lawyer, Roy and Sheldon, and their staff, Darlene and Norman, and of course, my favorite auditor, Will Barr, who has been there with me over the last 30 years. I would be remiss if I didn't also mention our local media and reporters, Terry, Gerald, and Mike, who get our story out to our public. I also want to acknowledge in my appreciation that I was part of the Renfrew County Treasurers Association group, and I can't express enough of the friendships made and the support that this group provided as a new clerk starting out in the business and how it continues to this day. On a final note, to sum up 35 years, there are lots of memories I will take with me, and I will cherish them, and the friendships made along the way. As everyone knows, I might have mentioned, I'm only a phone call away. Sue. We have the motion, Sue. You did so much. It's good. Okay, I'll split.
I, Debbie Polinsky, declare pecuniary interest rate CNL NSDF.
Okay,
Moved by Ted Brown, second by Carl Hill, motion to support the petition regarding the proposed NSDF project at Canadian Nuclear Jobs. For that, sorry.
all those in favor? It's carried. Okay, now we're gonna go over to the bylaw. So zoning bylaw, Hope Park, 17/2022. We have a motion on this, please. Yeah.
Moved by Ted Brown, seconded by Brian Kowski. Motion for first and second reading of bylaw 17/2022, being a bylaw to amend the zoning bylaw of the former corporation of former village of Killeen as amended to add a new subsection to section 14, requirements for community facility, 14.3 exception zone, community facility, exception 1, CFE1.
All those in favor? Carried. First reading, Council Short, please.
Bylaw 17/2022.
Anything, Council? Second reading Short, please.
Bylaw 17/2022.
Any comments, questions? Yeah. Motion for third?
Moved by John Jeffries, seconded by, I think it's Ted Brown. Motion for third reading of bylaw 17/2022.
All those in favor? Carried. Third reading Short, please.
Bylaw 17/2022.
Bylaw 19/2022, tariff of fees, planning matters.
Yes, and I had to do that because they changed all the fees to incorporate into our bylaw.
So can I have a motion for that, please? First and second, and then third.
Moved by Brian Kowski, second by John Jeffrey. Motion for first and second reading of bylaw 19/2022. Being a bylaw to establish a tariff of fees for the processing of applications made in respect of planning matters in the township of Killeen.
All those in favor? Carried. First reading Short, please.
Bylaw 19/2022.
Discussion. Second reading Short, please.
Bylaw 19/2022.
Discussion. Motion for third, please.
Moved by John Jeffrey, second by Brian Kowski. Motion for third reading of 19/2022.
All those in favor? Carried. Third reading Short, please.
Bylaw 19/2022.
I didn't mean to skip through the council, the letter of resignation, but Sue, we have known a case for some time that Sue was leaving and a well-written letter, and we truly are going to miss you.
Do we have to accept it?
We didn't have to accept it.
I'll just call in sick.
You'll probably- but anyways,
Deserve it.
Yeah,
Sue.
you deserve it, and on behalf of council, I want to wish you and your family a time with them. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and we're gonna miss you, and we're glad that you're only a phone call away. So congratulations on your retirement, and we'll be talking about it as we go. And you never know, at midnight, the day of, grab her leg and hang on.
You never know.
Yeah. Okay, so did we have the third reading?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Okay, did I do all that?
You did.
Okay, so I sign it then, or?
Well, no, we're going on to bylaw.
We did bylaw 19, did I sign it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done them all.
Done them all.
Unfinished business, any unfinished business? New business, any new business? Okay, I'm told we have something in camera, so could we have a motion to go in camera, please, and to the audience, thank you very much. Will only be a matter of a little bit, I'm thinking, so then we'll come back. So thank you, we're going to say goodbye until we're able to do, but we'll hear the motion first, please.
Moved by David Kapinski, second by Ted Brown. Be it resolved, the council move into a closed meeting pursuant to section 239 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended for the following reason. Personnel matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees.
All those in favor? It's carried.